Welcome to Trending Update USA. I am Stefan, your anchor, and you are locked into the realest, fastest growing tennis news hub on YouTube. Today we dig into the story that has fans typing in all caps, theories flying across Twitter, debate exploding in the comments, and one question taking over the tennis world. What's the truth behind Coco Gauff's secret revealed? Fans stunned by the truth. So buckle up, smash subscribe, and get ready, because this one hits different. It started like any other late-night tennis rumor cycle. A spark, a whisper, a single post that looked almost too bold to take seriously. But within minutes the gears turned. Screenshots spread like wildfire. By morning, it was trending alongside global sports news. The secret in question wasn't just a personal detail. It was a full unraveling of the young champion's rise, pressure, strategy, personality, brand power, and the unseen battles behind the titles. Fans were stunned not because it broke her, but because it explained her. Coco Gauff, at 19, is already one of the most recognizable names in modern tennis. She is the youngest American player to reach a women's Grand Slam final since the era of the Williams dominance. She carries expectation like a racket bag full of trophies yet to be won. But the secret fans are referring to is not one single revelation. It is a layered truth, a mosaic of facts, habits, psychological strengths, personal discipline, mentorship webs, tactical evolution, media navigation skills, family-rooted grounding, business-level awareness, generational influence, and an unexpected X factor that most fans never saw coming. The first layer of the truth begins with mindset. While many young tennis stars rise on raw talent, Gauff rose on intentional programming. Insiders repeatedly emphasized the consistency of her mental conditioning. Long before she embarrassed veterans on center courts, she was training resilience with the same seriousness she trained form. She has worked closely with performance psychologists influenced by frameworks common in elite sport preparation: mindfulness, stress inoculation, breathing protocols, failure reframing, expectation management, identity separation from results, emotional regulation training, and media pressure desensitization. What stunned fans most is when close practice footage and leaked interview snippets hinted that she rehearses chaotic pressure scenarios verbally before important matches, essentially role-playing adversity to strip shock value from real crises. Many fans thought her calm was personality. The secret revealed it is training. The next layer is tactical. The truth that shook tennis threads was not about technique alone but evolution speed. Most players find their identity and tweak around it. Gauff rebuilds in motion. The stunning truth is that she has quietly studied match film obsessively with a data-like analytical lens, scouting patterns, serve tendencies, return weaknesses, rally tolerances, habit triggers, emotional tells, cross-court biasing, point construction vulnerability windows, court positioning comfort spots, opening set behavior trends, breaker psychology markers, risk probability thresholds, passing lane preferences, backhand safety paths, clutch decision models, and even subtle ball toss. Deviation habits that expose directional intent. Fans were stunned because this level of scouting is usually attributed to seasoned pros, not teens balancing TikTok virality. Yet she has done this quietly, building a meticulous opponent database, aided by coaching teams and statisticians feeding insights into match prep. Her plays look instinctive but are often pre-mapped. That truth stunned fans. The artistry is engineered. Then comes discipline. The secret revealed a training ethic that borders on militant structure. Reports from training bases like IMG Academy hinted years ago that she shows up earlier than nearly everyone for recovery routines, ice protocols, mobility sequences, band activation, pre-practice visualization, cardio warm looping, reaction drills, core sequencing, sprint ladders, agility weaving, first strike shadow swings, serve motion slow reps, return block snap timing reps, and cool-down decompression stretching cycles. What stunned fans recently was anecdotal testimony from hitting partners who claimed that she tracks training volumes, sleep hours, hydration measures, and recovery KPIs manually, logging physiological signals instead of relying solely on digital tools. She monitors fatigue subjectively like a sixth sense, adjusting intakes with suspicion toward overtraining cliff edges. Fans assumed the aura was what made her good. The secret revealed the structure is what makes the aura. Now to the grounding force, family. Gauff's parents have been her constant calibration system. Her father Coco Gauff transitioned from basketball to become her lead tennis guiding voice during her early development, immersing himself in the sport's technical and developmental complexities. Her mother Candy Gauff, an educator, kept emotional intelligence and humility central to Coco's identity, often reinforcing reflection habits instead of entitlement scripts. The stunning truth that shook fans is how much of her media eloquence, conflict avoidance skill, and public emotional stability stems from deliberate family coaching, not PR spin doctors. Before post-match podiums, there were dining table rehearsals. Fans were stunned when realizing the poise was homemade. Another truth that floored fans was the pressure filter system she built socially. She keeps her inner circle brutally small. While she appears globally connected, emotionally she exports but rarely imports chaos. The secret revealed that most controversies swirl outside her personal orbit by design. She has limited social portals, tiers friendships strategically, and avoids emotional energy leakage into match weeks. Many young athletes get distracted by noise. Her secret? She schedules noise-free periods like they are part of her ranking defense. But the biggest truth, the one that made fans type, stunned, everywhere, was her competitive identity separation. Unlike stars who burn emotionally for revenge or validation, Gauff plays emotionally detached from individual opponents. She competes against the puzzle of beating them, not the person of beating them. The secret revealed that she often refuses to frame matches as personal battles, even when media pushes rivalry narratives. Her fire is intellectual conquest, not personal vendetta. That truth stunned fans more than any highlight reel could. Brand power is another truth. Gauff is not just playing tennis, she is constructing a media multivector identity. She is backed by relationships like Nike, New Balance previously, Bose, and global sports market interests that positioned her as a generational marketing bullseye. Fans were stunned when realizing she negotiates image literacy like a veteran pop culture operator, understanding angles, narratives, pacing of public vulnerability release, authenticity currency value, speech framing impact, social influence timing, and emotional relatability leverage. She monetizes relatability not accidentally, but expertly. Then we dig into the unexpected, her social voice. The stunning secret is that Gauff has more cultural confidence in the activism arena than the tennis arena gives her credit for. She speaks boldly on racial equality, women's autonomy, youth empowerment, voter engagement, and social justice dialogue, positioning herself not as a silent athlete but an outspoken generational ambassador. That truth stunned fans who expected canned statements and got something sharper. Let's also talk about her bounce-back speed, because this one matters. After tough losses, she does not spiral long. She decomposes matches analytically instead of emotionally. That's part of the secret too: solve, don't suffer. Fans were also stunned about her relationship with failure. Most athletes fear losing. She seems to treat losing like unpaid tuition, annoying but necessary for the degree she wants. And hear this: stamina. Not physical alone. Narrative stamina. She stays on message always. Continuous flow, no derailment. Now the conversation turns to rivals. She respects Swiatek, battles Sabalenka for baseline power, trades strategy with Pegula, absorbs from Osaka's cultural footprint, counters Rybakina's precision, and learns from Key's sprint power tennis. Fans think these are rivalries. Her secret: these are research exchanges. Another part that stunned fans was the humility paradox. She carries superstar energy without superstar ego. That is not accidental, it's strategic. Ego creates blind spots. She avoids them. The truth also travels into behind-the-curtain sacrifices. No parties during slam weeks, limited sugar intake before late matches, sleep priority over social obligation, sauna sessions timed for muscle compliance, meditation before explosive stadiums, faith anchoring without broadcasting it like merch, journaling before crying, laughter before pressure implosion, a calm that returns like a default firmware. The last major reveal that stunned fans? She is not chasing a legacy, she is behaving like she already signed a contract with it. That is the secret. She lives like the winner she wants to be, not the winner she already is. So fans were stunned not by gossip, but by depth. The truth is not a crack, it's a foundation. And that's the Coco Gauff secret. Not one secret, many truths forming one champion code.